kasama natin ngayon, isa sa pinakamahusay na aktor sa buong Pilipinas, siyempre, Mr. Ronnie Lazaro. Siyempre, for Yanggao.
Yes,
Oo.
my one and only.
Hindi naman. Pero okay, balikan natin yung araw from Negros. No?
Okay.
Okay. In Ilonggo, through and through.
Yes, very much. In fact, that was one of our tough thing to consider as an actor here in Manila. Because if I don't improve on my Tagalog, not that I'm totally improved now, I still have to...
Oy, malaki na improvement.
Thank you. I will just end up as a comedian. You know, like if I don't improve my Tagalog. So I really try to speak Tagalog as fluent as I can.
O sige, itong interview to, all Tagalog tayo.
Sure.
Oh,
Sure.
Tagalog, sure.
Ay! Oo naman. Oo,
Yun.
sige. Tagalogin natin.
Kumusta naging buhay mo naman? Ng araw sa Negros?
Ako,
Wala ka sa Bacolod, no?
Okay, ang aking pinanggalingan ay isang town at 2 hours away from the city of Bacolod. But it is where, at that time, has the largest lumber mill in the world. It's called ILCO, Insular Lumber Company. And it has employees, thousands of employees, and this is run by the Americans. And they, at ang gawa nilang pabahay ay matibay, pati ang yero, may sariling comfort rooms, ang bawat, hukay lang lahat yan, pero may bahay ng comfort room, hukay yan, sarayan, hukay yan. Ang ganda ng hill na punong-puno ng mga bahay na ganire. Tapos, pagkahapon o sa umaga, 1 kilometrong logs ang bumabiyahe sa tren na nakikita namin, tut. Ito ay basang-basa pang mga bagong putol na mga kahoy galing sa isang malayang bundok at dinadala ito sa mga manpag ng tapyas ng mga kahoy. Tapos meron pa yan, yung mga bark, makikita mo, pagdaan yan sa crossing tawag namin, tapon niya, nakabalot niyan. At paglingon mo dun sa mga bahay na gawa ng Amerikano, sa mga employees, makikita mo ang umuusok na kasi yun ang ginagamit pang gatong. Yan ang aking kinagisnan. At 2 sinihan ang aking kinagisnan sa lugar na yon.
Sige, ano mga pinapanood mong pelikula?
Ang huli ko napanood nung araw ay Soylent Green. Pero napanood ako nung simula pang black and white. Tapos naging polo
Soylent
siya.
Green at yung ginagawang biskwit.
Oo.
Yung mga tao ginagawang
Charleston Houston.
Yung mga taong ginagawang
Yes.
biskwit.
At ang kapuna-puna sa aking mga kwento, ang lagi kong kinakwento, yung mga aitas, bababa sa lugar sa parang ang tawag namin paraiso. Dito yung, it's really paraiso, like maraming stores. At doon sila nagbibigta ng kanilang mga anting-anting, mga wares from the mountains. Tapos mapasok sila sa sinihan, buong araw hindi na sila lalabas. Kasi double width pa yan eh.
Ay, nahabol yung aircon.
Hindi, walang aircon.
Walang aircon?
Ano ka, walang aircon. Double width ang palabas nun, di ba?
Oo.
O tapos,
Pero sino mga idol ng mga artisan or na Pilipino?
ang inabot ko si mga Roberto Gonzales, so of course Dolby
Karate.
was there, karate. Tapos may isang sa pelikula naman, isang sinihan naman doon, pag umuwi ako sa school, hanggang grade 4 ako doon, pag naglalakad ako, ang school ko ay Hill Lopez Elementary School, si Cabayaw.
Di Lopez Cabayo.
Pag umaalis, pagbaba pa uwi ko sa bahay, may madadaan ako mga film strips. Kukunin ko yan. Dahil pag sa gabi, gaganon-ganon ka sa flashlight. Kinagis na akin ng lugar na yan sa akin.
Di ba uso bomba nun?
Hindi. Ganun. Anong nasa Bacolod na ako paglipat ko, yun ay mga Merly Fernandez.
So, hindi kaya si Merlin Fernandez yung sinisilip ng film?
Hindi.
Okay.
Hindi pa.
At dadating tayo dun.
Ay! Pero kasi siyempre, ang adolescence happened in the city already. Yun.
Sino-sino yung mga... Teka, pinangarap mo maging artista?
Hindi. Kasi alam mo ako, commerce ako sa Lasal Bacolod, commerce accounting major, nabura ibang letters, naging acting. Mapagtanong ang aking isip, lagi ako nagtatanong bakit. Kaya sinasabi ko nga, why is the answer eh. Lagi ako nagtatanong bakit. bakit ang mga tao ganire? Bakit ang mga, kasi nakikita ko mga nag-aaway-aaway, bakit kayo nag-aaway? Anong dahilan? So actually, naging ano ko yan, parang hindi na ako mag-asawa kasi parang nag-aaway pala yung mga tao sa paligid ko. Anyway.
Teka, sige, sa Lasal Bacolod, so kilala mo na sila Joel Torre nung araw?
Nagkadikit-dikit kami nung magsimula ako magteatro.
Sino yung mga naging kasama mo nung araw na naging sikat? Sa Bacolod?
Si Joel lang naman eh.
Joel.
Tapos si Peggy Galiaga, of course. Si Cocoy Jimenez.
Okay.
Na mga ano na. Kami lang naman dito ang ano eh.
Ano itsura ni Joel Torre nung araw?
Good-looking young man. You know? And in fact, he played, he didn't play at the Walma of Royal Hunt of the Sun. No, it was another person. But we did many plays together.
Pero, okay, paano ka napunta sa pelikula sa Maynila?
Nagtrabaho ako, kinuha ako ni Peggy Galiaga bilang prop man. Nagsimula akong prop man, set man, naging art director. Yung last project ko is City After Dark as an art director.
Pero artista ka na doon, di ba?
Actually, champoy.
Nagka-champoy
Champoy na kami. But ang first was 83 when Oro Plata Mata became. Pero 79, when Lino Brocas shoot Gumising Ka Maruha, in Bacolod, that was my first film. So is Joel's first film.
So nandun ka sa Gumising Ka Maruha?
Yes.
As bilang sino?
Bilang isang katiwala.
Mahabang speaking line?
Hindi masyado, pero I have a good exposure. I mean, I remember I saw my film first time and I went to the cinema and I saw myself, I said, I am immortalized.
So yun na yung nagustuhan nyo na?
Alam mo, sa akin, ang acting is just a consequence of my wanting to know what this world is all about.
Ilang beses pinanood ng Gumising Ka Maruha?
Isa lang.
Nagbayad?
Nagbayad. Kasi hindi mo lang kilala eh.
So you're here for the philosophy of it?
Somehow, I call it it's a philosophy. Because with the craft, I get to learn so many things about life. It's amazing.
Sige, punta tayo From Gumising Ka Maruha, ang next film, Oro Plata Mata agad.
I would come out in small roles in like Pabling of Bernal. Because we did like 4 or 5 films of Bernal as a prop man. Ito Bang Ating Mga Anak. Believe It Boys, I came out in the first one. Pabling, I came out there. I came out also in City After Dark, but I was edited out because I cannot dub myself well. I don't know how to dub it. I mean, at that time,
ano ba sana role mo doon?
I was one of the folk singers in Luneta, and this guy in Hearts was moving around.
Sino ka eksena mo dapat sa Nashiri?
Wala, kasi there's just a lot of...
Okay. Sige, paano ka napunta sa Oro Plata Mata? Aside from the fact na sa Bacolod din tilunan niyo.
Well, it's Becky Galiaga. And Becky knows my capacity as an actor because we did a lot of theater at that time.
Ganito ba yung hindi pa uso Hermes, pero si Hermes ka na noon?
Ako si Hermes Mercurio.
Yun ang pangalan niya.
Yeah.
Okay. Bakit ka naging, saan ka kumuha ng lakas ng loob para gumawa ng mga frontal nudity?
That's when my crazy world was deteriorating. I was deteriorating. I don't know what to do with my life. I cannot go home as a failure.
So nag-frontal na lang?
No, I mean...
Nag-frontal na kasagutan?
No, I mean, there was an opportunity and I thought I could do it. So I did it. You're not referring to overall. I'm talking about Boatman.
Hindi, papunta pa lang tayo doon.
Okay.
Yung sa trailer pa lang tayo. Because remember, things will get worse.
Is it worse?
Hindi. Boulder pala. Boulder. Okay. So, doon muna tayo. Yung sinabi sa'yo ni Petty, magpa-frontal ka dito. At tatakutin mo yung mga naglalabad doon sa eksena.
Fine. It was perfectly alright with me.
Walang takot?
Wala. It's you trust the whole scenario. I don't know. I was not. No. The only thing I felt was, of course, it was cold. So my prick was so small. I'm sorry. Edit it out.
Hindi, okay lang yan. Okay. Disclaimer.
They're beginning to like this interview.
Disclaimer, malamig lang ho nun, kaya ganun. kung in the peak of summer, ibang usapan daw yun. Okay. Pero pero Totoo ba yung nag-double ka sa ibang mga eksena na hindi magawa?
I don't know, this
Yung
guy,
sex
this
scenes?
Galyaga is crazy.
Okay.
You know, the other actor cannot do it. Ronnie, can you do it please? You know, it's just a back shot, so it's just...
Ito yung kay Mitch Valdez.
Yeah.
Sino ang artista doon dapat ay si...
Passed away.
yung sundalo, namatay na ba siya? Okay. So dahil hindi niya magawa, si RB...
Chicken out, RB Antonio.
RB Antonio. Si RB Antonio, dahil hindi magawa ni RB Antonio, ikaw na ang gumawa. So backside mo yun.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. May additional pay pagkagano'n.
Nah, you kidding me? I don't know how to run my life. I mean, in fact, I only have a manager because of Joel. So, yun.
Okay, yung love scene with Cheryl.
You have so many questions, you want to know who is the real Ronnie Lazaro.
Kaya nga nandito tayo.
Yes, okay, okay.
Hindi. Yung hindi ba nakaka-intimidate? Kasi si Cheryl Hill was yung talagang yung peak ng career niya yung na batang bini-build up. Hindi ba nakaka-intimidate na may love scene kayo? Cheryl Hill na yun, that time.
No, because I think Sherry Hill and I are
Champoy.
friends si Champoy. So I think there's mutual trust and you know, it is required. So I did it. So, it's one of my best scene.
Okay lang na gin-rope ka di ba ni Cheryl Hill?
Okay. There was nothing there. I'm so scared. Of course, you lock it out, right?
Hindi, kasi di ba ang condition ni Cheryl Hill, hindi siya pwede makipag-kissing scene, pero lahat gagawin daw niya. So ginawa, hinipuan ka na lang niya. Parang naging gano'n ng...
No, she de-virginized herself through me.
Oo.
Yeah?
Pero di ba yung parang pinakita yung kamay niya, kinakapaka? Okay.
It's perfectly alright.
Okay.
You know, I mean, yeah, like you said, this will get even bolder as we go to the next bolder movie that I did.
Oh, sige, Boatman. Okay.
Here we go.
Sige. Ang Boatman, how bold was it na...
If you've seen...
Yeah, I've seen that, pero...
No, if you've seen or recorded or talked or heard from somebody, live sex. So there are people surrounding you while you do a sex act. That was how bold that was. But there are some may mga leksyon ako sa paggawa ng boatman na hanggang ngayon ay tangay-tangay ko na pinapaalam ko sa mga kapwa-artista na kami mga artista may pagkakataong hindi namin na natatanggal ang katauhan sa amin. At pag-uwi namin, tangay-tangay namin yan. Kaya ang aking parang ko sa industriya, mga karamihan sa mga artista na may pamilya na artista, magulo. Kasi tangay-tangay namin ang aming mga karakter minsan sa bahay, hindi namin alam, dapat iniiwan namin. Maliban na rin kung hindi mo rin alam kung sino ka. Kasi ako, method pa lang tawag doon, bago pa magsimula, isang buwan, nandun na ako sa Pagsanhan. Naging boatman na ako, nag-aaral ako at So kasi sabi ko, hindi ko gusto i-acting ito. Yun pala, kumapit na sa akin yung katauhan. So, mga 3 buwan akong hindi ko matanggal yung karakter ni Felipe.
Hindi okay lang naman yung bangkero, pero nung torero na.
Yun.
Torero pa rin.
You are
Torero pa rin after.
crazy. You're going to trap me on that, huh? No, it's a character. That's one of his faults. So, yun ang kanyang but that's what I tell everybody. We should be able to understand that we have the tendency to bring our characters at home. All of us, even you say you're not an actor, but you act yourself to be an interviewer, but sometimes you bring that character home in a different, depends on the people that you, maraming beses na tayo mga ordinaryong tao, madadala natin sa bayan yung mga karakter na ginagawa natin sa labas.
Si Sir Emmanuel ba, nahalata mo bang troubled na siya noong mga panahon na yun?
Hindi ko siya napagtuunan pansin sa ganung paraan kasi ako rin kasi troubled na rin ako. Magulo na rin ang aking utak. So
may troubled, sabi mo ikaw. So anong klaseng pagkakaligaw ng landas ang mga
kasi
pinagdaan?
gitna ako ng pagiging spiritual.
Okay.
Na halos may kwento ako na, kasi doon ako natutulog sa Pagsanhan, isang gabi, nabilugan ng buwan palang pelikula eh. May pusang itim na sa bintana nakatingin na sa akin. Nabulabog ko, tapos nagtanong ako, may pusang itim ba dito sa atin? Sa kalye? Wala. Marami akong mga ganun, mga kababalaghan at mga, dahil nagbabagong ano ko eh, kaya, kumbaga nasala ang aking sarili sa mga ano, para maging mabuti ang aking buhay. Mahabang ano ang aking naging mga ganito, naging sense of spiritual, universal, mahaba.
Pinagsisisihan mong boatman?
Hindi, matagal. Pero naging okay na kami ni Kikoy. Kapatid
So in
na
other words, pinagsisihan mo nga in the beginning?
Oo. Kasi, hindi naman ako artistang, may pinag-aralan naman ako. Ano? At pagka sa akin lang, na parang nababoy ako, nagamit ng aking dahil pagka naib, kasalanan ko na rin. So, yun, natututo ako.
Ilan taon ka ba noon?
Siguro mga 25. So, yung marami kang yung paano ka magpatawad, mga ganun ano na pag-anuan kong magpatawad at mahalin ang sarili ko. Natutunan ko lahat niyan sa kadiliman ng aking mga nakaraan.
Pero kumita naman ng boatman, hindi ba?
Sila kumita. Ako, hindi na natin pag-usapan na. Tama na lang yun. Ilagay na lang natin sa leksyon ng buhay.
Pero siyempre, oro plata, walang pagsisisi dyan.
Wala. I'm proud. I'm proud of Oro Plata Mata. I'm proud of Boatman. I'm proud of Mysterious Tuwa. You know, that's all ECP by Abu de la Cruz.
Ano, pero ikaw ba, of course kumita nga yung boatman, pero nangarap ka bang sana naging matindi idol ka?
I know I'm not gonna be as good looking as Joel. So, but I like characters. I like to I think I have more fun playing different characters, and I really try to make sure that I enjoy every part I play.
But ngayon kasi may manager ka na, pero di ba yung mga panahon ngayon na time na 80s, madalas di ba,
Would you believe Boy Amonda was even one of my early, when he was still, kasi, mahabang ano,
naging manager mo si Boy?
but very short. You might not have been, no. No, because, UP yan mga yan eh. Yung naging girlfriend ko, tika UP at ano. So, naghanap, and then I have other series. But, yeah. I realized that I need somebody to, but after a while, it's ikaw pa rin you decide to yourself.
Pero kasi di ba ito yung mga panahon ng mga 80s, ito yung mga usi mga fly-by-night producers na kukunan ka ng gagawin kang artista tapos mong kunin yung eksena, mawawala na lang. Na-biktima ka ng gano'n?
Almost, pero I always get my, hindi naman, ayoko lang magkwento. Kasi,
Okay lang
hindi kasi tapos na yung mga kwentong
Okay.
kasi I make sure, even kay mother, nakukuha ko yung dapat sa akin. Hindi ako, I always, to me, hindi ako nagigilty na singilin ka at araw-arawin ko kitang puntahan at kasi ginawa ko na eh. Wala akong utang. Kumbaga, kayo may utang. So, fair lang. Butch, grabe ang showbiz. Ako, niyakap ko to. Itong pinapakain ko sa pamilya ko at mahal kong ginagawa ko. At pasalamat ako sa Diyos at itong aking naging trabaho. Grabe.
Other than the show business ba, meron ka ibang...
No.
Ito
Can you
talaga?
imagine? No.
Kayang makasustain talaga siya ng pamilya.
Well, I am, of course, it's not only me who will afford my life, So, but my son is going to graduate this year, and he is studying in Berkeley, in Boston.
Wow.
Tsaka maswerte ako, nanalo ako ng kotse na BMW sa Citibank noon na May mga ganun akong, oo, so, nagagamit ko siya.
We rarely, hear about you talking about your personal life. Pero you're married to a foreigner?
I'm married to a Spanish woman.
Her name is Lola?
Her name is Lola. Nagulat lang when I told them my Lola is pregnant and I'm the father.
Teka, pwede ba malaman yung love story?
Yeah, true. I'm a regular person of Malate, because I live near. And it happens that she's a teacher in Instituto Cervantes.
Instituto Cervantes?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Spanish school here. And the owner of Penguin Cafe, Miss Ami Misiano, she's a student of my wife. And it so happens, I was there and she was there, we were introduced. And she likes Phil Collins. I invited, you want to watch Phil Collins concert? That was the first time we met. Yeah.
Kailan?
When Phil Collins was here. Because my son is already 23 years old. So,
Pwede nag-silver na kayo?
we don't count on this one. We don't count on these things. We don't even celebrate marriage. Wala.
So ilang anak?
I'm 64.
Ilang anak? Kayo?
Isa lang.
Ay, isa lang.
I only have one and only in the university. Oh. I don't know. Because I married her. The others, I don't. I have not been. I am only married to one and I have only one son in the universe. Believe me. I make sure. Kasi magigilty ako eh. I'm a person very madali ako mag-guilty. So I don't want to live a life with that. Can you imagine living a life with guilt? But the answer to guilt, forgiveness. You gotta forgive yourself. You have to free yourself so you can fly. I'll tell you about it.
You've been in the profession 40 years, no?
Well, I'm 60, I started about 20, so 40. Yeah.
40 years, oh.
And I still don't feel old about it. I'm still...
You don't look old. Pero, okay, nakita you've seen stars come and go. Ano sa tingin mo ang mga dahilan kung bakit may nagtatagal at bakit merong biglang nalalabos agad?
I cannot speak for them, but to me, I think...
Observation.
Yeah, I will only talk about me because I'm here, because this is the only thing I know. And I love it. And I know I'm here to stay. You know, and I think I can be of good use later on in my life. Like, I'm sorry to include this in but I will be using my popularity to attract voters. So I'm going to support Lenny. I'm going to be in Bacolod on Friday with Joel. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that.
Same here.
Oh, there you go. Hey! We're ka-campings!
Okay.
Sorry.
So, pero dito ba, do you feel, was there ever a time you feel unappreciated sa industry?
Yeah. It's a struggle. I was telling, who I was talking to about my struggle? Sanjo. So you were in Sagada.
Sanjo.
Yeah. Marudo. It's the third time already Sanjo and we're together in a soap. And that's one of Scorpio's patience. And I always, because of my theater upbringing, I always arrive early. And I know I'm not going to be it's not going to start, but I'm there already. It's a little, maybe you don't believe in my own approach to it, but I have to survive this.
Okay, kung meron yung mga artista na talagang gusto mong sana pa ulit-ulit mong makatrabaho, sino-sino?
Marami.
Hindi, at least name at least na, 3, 4.
Oh, si Joel, of course.
Okay, Jeff. Ito pa.
Well, lately si Sanjo, masarap makasama, he's a good person, you know what I mean. Sina Cherry Pie, masaya, sina Angelica, kung makasama. Masaya sila mga tao, si Pao. Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm going to the present, there's a lot of nice people in showbiz that I want to play around with, you know. And they love the craft, you know. It's not just showbiz, They like the craft. So, we talk also the craft. Yeah.
Nagbanggit po kayo ng mga young names, no? Yung anak niyo, hindi na hilig po showbiz. Kasi I remember na picture namin kayo before sa Yes Magazine.
You did, yeah. Music na rin siya. This is in Berkeley. That's what is...
Ayaw talaga na.
I never know, but first thing is he doesn't speak Tagalog. He's English and Spanish. So, okay lang. But he can understand, but it's just that, of course, I don't know. It's up to him. I support his art. You know. Like my parents, they did not complain when I finished the course. I did not take the board exam, but I finished the course. After that, I left. And went into the jungle of Manila.
So accounting kasi.
I'm accounting.
Okay.
But I forgot all about accounting.
So pag binigyan ka namin ng ledger,
Forget it.
hindi mo na
Okay,
alam.
what's
Hindi
that?
mo na alam.
It's nightmare. I don't know. It's not. But when I was graduating in high school, I don't really have any dreams. I don't have dreams. Even up to now, I think I don't have dreams. I'm just. I am.
Go with the flow
Yeah, I
of life.
am. I am. Ganun lang eh. I am. And somehow things are falling in the right. I don't know. I cannot define. I have a philosophy. I don't define. I stop defining. If you go into this kind of thinking, do not define yourself, do not define the world, do not define everything. You are free. You are free. You're seeing further than eternity and deeper than the deepest that you can. Wala siyang definition eh. Kasi everything is always changing anyway. So why are you defining it? Because sometimes our definition is from our culture, so I stop defining.
Ano pang gusto ma-achieve ni Ronnie Lazaro sa
To
buhay?
help. I mean, to help other people. Yeah.
In what way?
In what way? If in my capacity, if I don't have money, I cannot give you money. But I can talk to you about where you could be of help. Directions. I can give you different doors. Because to me, it's the situation is here. Your point of view is this way, my point is, but it's the same thing that we're talking about, we're looking at, we're living at. But I can give you that kind of doors where you can see it. That's my knock on myself.
Roles na gusto mo pang gawin sana?
I have no definition of that. See? Because I have played a wonderful role, which I want to say, actors should try playing saints. Kasi you go into the sainthood and you become saint. Can you imagine that opportunity that you can become saint and get paid?
Alam ko magaling kang artista. Kaya mo yung saint?
I have played Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I have played Jesus Christ on the streets. When Lobby Loso would direct the Holy Week thing. And I would carry a cross.
Talaga?
Yeah, and I was there on stage.
Kasi nagpapapako ka sa cross.
Hindi naman pa ako.
Yung
Pero
ano.
it's still professional and I played. It's beautiful. I played si Lorenzo Ruiz and Francis. Beautiful.
Well, if you played Christ, I mean, wala na akong pwedeng sabihin.
Diba? Wala.
Yun
Okay,
na yun. The ultimate role.
That's why I don't, if I can, which I always try not to play evil characters. I mean, purely evil. Because it's dangerous to me.
Yung role nyo dito sa Adarnagang, hindi pa itong purely evil masyado.
No.
Hindi. Kasi may goodness pa eh.
Yeah, no, it's these are simple characters.
Pero sir, sa isang magaling na artista ba, nagcha-challenge ka pa ba?
Of course, it's always there's always that kinakabahan pa rin ako, of course. What I have to is of course homework, do homework. Kinakabahan ka kasi hindi ka nag-homework, hindi ka sigurado sa gagawin mo. Especially lines, you have to memorize and all of that. Pag hiningi ng director tuhog, ang memory, those things, I don't want to be a burden so I want to be of help. So that's my
Pero nagme-method ka pa ba ngayon?
it's still my normal yeah.
Paano ka nag-method dito sa Adarnagang?
You know what I do when I do my roles? I go back, I sketch their own background. You know what I mean? I create their own background. What music he likes, what food he eats, how many brothers and sisters, where he's from, studied school. I make that whole, because the others are not going to do that. The story the writer is just doing. But I will make my background that.
So, sino si Fernando dito sa Adarnagang? Si Fernando, yung character mo?
No, I create him, original character. Wala siyang pinagbasiyang Although, inaano ko ni Direk na ipipeg ko kay Godfather na but it cannot be that close.
So, would you like to invite everybody sa Adarna Gang.
Oh yeah, and especially I think I'm becoming a Viva baby, and I'm doing a lot of Viva. Thank you for having me. Yeah, please check out Adarna Gang, and keep an open mind and keep an open heart. Allow the movie to tell you a story.